like to talk about two new offerings from Bare Essentials coming out for the Christmas season. These only come out in December, so still a little while to wait, and they're called Bare Minerals High Shine Eyecolour, and they look like this. It's 1.5 grams and £14 each, and they come in 6 different shades, I believe. So there's this bronze one, there's a silver one, there's a sort of greenish gold one, there's a lovely, more classic cool toned gold, and there's also a teal. I've written a whole blog post about this, which I'm linking below. This one is called Spotlight. It's a beautiful pale icy gold. It's called Glisten, and this one is a really beautiful antiqued greenish gold, and this is amazing for day wear as well. It's very vivid icy silver colour, and this one is called Bronzed, and it's more of a copper tone. So all of them, I would say, aside from the silver perhaps, are very suited to day wear. And the thing which I love about these is that I put them on before foundation, because they're quite similar to the Guerlain loose shadows, which if you tried those ones that they brought out recently, those also had fallout. So these are still loose, but they come with a sponge tip applicator like this. Just glide that along your lid, and because these are so rich and vivid, as soon as I put them on before foundation, it just makes my skin look alive, it makes my eyes glisten. Beautiful, complex, especially those two golds, Glisten and Spotlight. As soon as I put them on, all I do is just blend out the edges with a blending brush, and I get instant, easy, smoky eye. And I had loads of compliments, and it just looks fantastic on. So I'm going to quickly do some swatches. There are some on my blog as well, and more detailed reviews, but I just really wanted to start off by mentioning these. So I'll just do some swatches now. The best thing about this is that, as I said, you only need to touch it, and you get a huge amount of colour payoff, as if you foiled an eyeshadow or really worked hard with a pigment. So this is Bronzed, and I just touched it, and you get that intense colour with really metallic shine. I like these sponge tip applicators because they're actually really effective, and also they're really gentle. Quite a traditional copper, I would say. Let's do the golds now. This one is Glisten, which is that cool toned gold shade. On Spotlight, this is that beautiful greenish gold. Glisten is more of an icy traditional gold, and this one is more of an antiqued greenish gold. And then there's this quite dramatic icy silver, which looks like that. And this one is called Frost. So hopefully you can see that a little bit. I also have the swatches on my blog as well, and I really think these are worth it. So once again, these come out in December, £14, and really, really beautiful. First time the Bare Essentials have actually made an eyeshadow which isn't just loose in a pan, so it's a real departure for the brand. This set is called Boyond Gorgeous. It comes in this sleeve, and it comes in this beautiful hot pink with a ribbon bow. It's out in November, and this is going to be £45. You get all these things. You get this lovely brush, also hot pink, and this is a really soft brush. To be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan, well, I wasn't a huge fan of Bare Essentials brushes, apart from their concealer brush, which is amazing, my favourite concealer brush. But their face brushes I did feel were a bit rough, but this one is so soft, it's a real pleasure to use, and I really like this short handle. It's really a very lovely brush, really great. And you also get this blusher, and this is called Pink Ribbon, and this looks exactly like MAC Briar Rose from Venomous Villains. It's that same very wintry pink, sort of purpley almost. And I'm wearing it now, if you can see it a little. I think this would suit any skin tone, but I really love the packaging on these as well. Pink Ribbon and all the Bare Essentials blushes that I've tried, even Warmth, which some complain is quite orange, I just think they're really beautiful on any skin, and you can really build them up, and they always blend beautifully, and I can't rave about them enough. The other brush you get is an eyeshadow brush, and again you get that beautiful hot pink barrel, which I really like, and it says Bare Minerals on it. And this one is a doe foot shape, and I really like these shapes for hooded eyes because you can obviously really go into your crease and define it. Great shape, and you can really pack on the colour if you stipple it on, or you can do the crease. So you should definitely own a brush this shape. It's one of the best shapes for a hooded eye. And you get this Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Volumizing Mascara, and I'm wearing this now. So as soon as I saw this brush, I knew it was definitely going to be volumizing, and it really is. I wore it today and I've been to the gym, and it hasn't really smudged. It smudged a tiny bit, but it's definitely not like a drugstore mascara. I've tried loads of drugstore mascaras and I just never get on with them. There's always one thing or another which is wrong with them, so I'm sticking to Lancome Hypnose, and this isn't quite as good as Hypnose, but it really does volumize, and it's a really nice mascara, and I certainly will be using it a lot and do recommend it. And this one is called Icing, and it's a really pretty girly pink. So all I've got is a lip liner and this. I'm a big fan of brush applicators versus the doe foot ones. I really like the feel of a brush, and also I adore the smell. Really pleasant, soft vanilla, sort of creme brulee almost smell about it. It seems to have shimmer when I actually look at the gloss, but when it goes on, it just goes on very shiny and glossy, and they're not sticky either. The thing which I really like is called Char Bronze, and it's their Big and Bright eyeliner. It's a retractable pencil. I think it's got a very small nib, perhaps. It really does go right onto your lash line. Wiggle it between my eyelashes, and it's so soft that it really doesn't drag or hurt your eyelid, and it's also waterline safe. And I actually used this for my eyebrows the other day, and it was quite good for that as well. Very natural. I suppose it's a sort of minky brown. Anything which I didn't like and which I was actually really looking forward to trying. If you've watched my recent video, I did an overview of my favourite powders. You'll know that I've tried quite a few, but I mentioned I've never tried this, which is the original Mineral Veil. As I was aware, this was designed for oily skin, but maybe I got that wrong. I'm wearing it now, and when you first apply it, it's amazing at making your pores just disappear. But within under an hour, I looked really shiny. This actually made me more shiny than usual. Having said that, I also think, but I can't be sure, but I think it actually improved my skin. I had a couple of small blemishes, and I used this, and then later that evening I didn't really have any skin issues at all. So I don't know if that was a fluke, but this might well be good for your skin. So it's got benefits, but for me, when I use a finishing powder, it's because I want to eliminate shine. So this is not a product for me. Then there are two eyeshadows, and these eyeshadows are very classic, nothing groundbreaking. This pale colour is called Satin Ruffle, and it comes in the classic Bare Minerals sifter jar. I'm wearing this all over my eyelids at the moment, and it's really nice, very classic, and it's a taupey, very pale shade. And this one is called Frills, It looks almost greenish, but once you actually apply it, I think you can probably see from my eye look, it just looks like a creamy pale colour and then a sort of charcoaly crease. So that's the swatch. It's a very nice charcoal, really high quality. I think Bare Minerals are always really blendable, really soft and creamy, and I would certainly give that as a gift. I think no one could object to any of the products in there. It's available from November and it will be on all counters and in the Bare Essentials boutique, of course. So look out for that, and definitely look out for the High Shine Eyecolours. So thanks very much for watching, and talk to you all soon. Bye.